Hey everyone, this is Destinstarcraft. This is a commentary on Lost Temple between myself, spawning at the top as Zerg, and Savulaboo. This is a platinum level game. I've been talking about getting some of my own games uploaded, and I figured it's about time I play a few. Whether I win, whether I lose, I would just commentate it and throw it up. So you can just take a look at exactly what I do, how I groove, and just, you know, maybe respect, maybe disrespect me for my level of gameplay. Like, again, I'm not like the best player in the world. If anything, I try and use like funny tactics more than anything else, just because I like the entertainment. I think this game is all about entertainment, and we should all be able to laugh because of it. So what's going on with the channel? I'm working on getting HD videos. I think I'm getting pretty close. If you've noticed some of my older videos in comparison to the newer ones, the quality has improved a bit, but I still wouldn't call it HD. But essentially every day I put some time into it, some work. Just trying to figure it out. If you have any suggestions or tips, just let me know. I'd really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel if you like what you see and you want to see more of it, because these videos are just going to keep on coming. Well, they'll keep coming whether you like it or not, so get used to it. But alright, let's take a look at what's actually going on in the game. I've taken my spawning pool at 14, my gas at 13. Savulaboo is doing an identical build to me at the moment. Savulaboo getting into my base, just rallying around, doing some scouting. I pull a drone off to go and just like chase him down. Maybe I would kill him if he misclicked or mismanaged, but instead he's just gonna run back to his base, and yeah, probably be just fine. So I'll just speed it up through the boring parts until, like, you know, we actually start getting some lings or whatever we're gonna get out. There's not really gonna be a whole lot going on. But anyway, I pushed into his base to scout with my drone, and he pulled his drones off the mineral line for just a second, and now I'm just harassing his drones on the gas, trying to delay that gas as much as I can, which is actually working because he had to pull them off for a second. That queen popped out. If she didn't pop out, I would have been able to do that for a little bit longer. But Savulaboo has a queen and 2 lings on the field right now. I'm getting some lings of my own and my own queen up using that inject. And Zabu, whatever, scouting around the map with his overlords, just looking for anything sneaky or tricky, I suppose. And moving up into my base with 2 lings, but I'm sending all 6 of mine out. What was that, 7? I don't know. I'm sending all of my lings out right now because I figured I could probably contain him or something. Just not allow any scouting get off. I just assumed right now I had more lings than he did when I was in here and I saw what was going on earlier. So I moved in. He decided to come and try and push me out with his lings, but I pulled back off the creep, not allowing that queen to engage me with the lings at the same time, because that would probably spell trouble for me. And I believe I am rallying more lings down to his base right now, and he's macroed up a few more and is coming and chasing mine away, and I pull mine away and move them around, allow them to regroup with my reinforcing lings, and even more on the way. But the queen now is off that creep, came to help out her children, and I decided to run my lings away, but stopping when I get reinforced and turning around and taking out his lings. So ling on ling right now. It's very exciting. Well, it's not the most exciting thing. And we both have wings. We both have that ling speed now. So he came after me with just so many lings there. That's like 10, 12 lings, and just forced me to move out to run away. And I am macroing up a little bit more. Queen should be injecting right there, but I've taken a second gas. Savulaboo is taking his expansion, and he has a roach warren down, and I believe he's spawning roaches. Yep, it's two roaches and some more lings on the way. But I'm moving back in with my lings, just going to surround this, take out as much of it as I can. My primary target right there should be the roach, but the roach does go down, and he has one more reinforcing. But will these lings be enough to clean that up? It may have been, but Savulaboo reinforces that with a few more lings and manages to take all of my lings out. So I've gone layer tech. I'm just getting a few more lings up. I should be actually rallying those somewhere, not just letting them sit in front of my base with all the cocoons and larvae. And I'm getting a spire. So this is going to be Ling Roach versus Muta Ling. I think you know really what will have the upper hand in any engagements between them. Just being that roaches don't attack air. Just a sad story. If roaches could attack air, that would just kick ass. It'd probably make them overpowered or something, because they're pretty cheap. 75 minerals, 25 gas, I believe. So that hatchery is done now for Savulaboo. I'll just call him Zavu. So that hatchery's done now for Zavu, and I'm deciding to put one down for myself, so I don't want him to get ahead of me in the